really didn't know I was going to have to say a few words tonight. But I was a high school business teacher for 33 years, so I always had to, just wing it out or whatever. You never knew what was going to happen in the classroom. So in May, I was driving to my Pilates class, and Troy Gernhardt called, and I never answer a phone that I don't have on my contact list. And for some reason, I just clicked on, "Hello, is this Katie Ryan?" And Mike always told me, "Don't say yes, find out who they are." And I said, "Well, who's calling?" "Well, this is Troy Gernhardt from the Air Force Academy." And I thought, oh God, he wants money. And I wanted to say, hey, I'm retired. But anyway, he said, well, we've selected Mike to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I said, oh, really? Oh, yeah. So he said, you're going to be receiving some phone calls, and there will be other people contacting you. So I called one of my friends, and I said, you're not going to believe the phone call I got. She said, I think it's a scam. And I thought, I don't think so. So anyway, time went on, and I received other phone calls, and we made the video and all of that. But I've got to say, I learned more about Mike tonight than what I didn't even know about. And I'll tell you how I met Mike. My early years of teaching high school business at Lompoc Senior High, I had to teach at the adult school at night because I needed extra money. So I was teaching these secretaries from Vandenberg Air Force Base shorthand. Anybody take shorthand in here ever? Oh, so we have a few. Well, it was Mike's mom in my shorthand class because she wanted to get a promotion at the Air Force Base where she was working. So she said to me, my son just moved here, and could I give him your telephone number? And I'm going, oh God, But anyway, we met, and I have to tell you, it was love at first sight. We dated for 3 years, and we were married. And during that time, Mike was studying for the California bar, and he passed it, so that was a real nice accomplishment. And then he was working at Vandenberg Air Force Base for Martin Marietta at that time on the space shuttle program. And so then he got offered a job over in Taft, California at the Naval Petroleum Reserve. There may be some people that remember that. So he was their in-house counsel, and that's what took us to Bakersfield. So we ended up staying there for quite a few years. But it's been just a real pleasure seeing all of you and how much you've honored him. And my family is here. Not everyone, they couldn't make it. But my dad is 101 years old, retired Navy, and so he was very pleased that this accomplishment was given to Mike. So thank you, all of you. I really appreciate it.